So in this episode of Real Jazz Practice, I'm going to show you how I shed over hard tunes and tunes with hard changes. And I'm just going to take a section of this hard tune, which is Speak No Evil by Wayne Shorter. It's a great tune, very modern. It's difficult, a lot of chord changes, one of my favorites though, and lots of possibilities. So a tune like this, modern tunes, your 2/5/1 language and traditional stuff and bebop language doesn't quite hold as much water, and you need to have some other approaches. And modern tunes require a mixed approach. So on Wayne tunes especially, they are deceptively complex because a lot of pentatonics and triads and blues scales will work very well on Wayne tunes. And yeah, you can use some enclosures and things like that and some bebop elements, but again, it's a mixed approach. So we're going to look at just one section of this tune. It's in the A section. It's a bunch of minor 11 chords. This part. So you have E flat minor 11, E minor 11, C minor 11, D minor 11, B flat minor 11, and then this A7alt. So, and then B flat minor. So let's just look at those four chords, right? These ones. And then we'll look at things you can do to connect that B flat minor with the A7 alt going back and forth. So let's look at the E minor 11. I like to look for triads and pentatonics found within a minor 11 chord. So every minor 11 chord has major triads in it. There's two major triads. And let's take the first one. All right, so you got this G triad and a D major triad. And I like to do the 1, 2, 3, 5. And you can kind of play around with them like that or mix them, but I like to do the inversions also, which is like 5, 1, 2, 3. So, and then for D, right, and kind of mix that. And so for C minor, you've got the E flat and the B flat. For D minor, you've got the F major triad. And then the C major triad. And there's pentatonics found within that too, but I'm not going to go over that. I'm going to really restrict myself to just those triads in 1, 2, 3, 5 shapes and inversions. And I mean, you're going to hear all my mistakes. This is unedited. This isn't like the best take. It's as real as it gets. So I usually will go kind of slow and just try and do constant eighth notes and see how I can connect them. Like, see, like that. It's nice to find like half steps, and resolving in half or whole steps is really nice. So let's see. Right, and it's nice to hit that major third on the A7. And let's go back to that. chromatic stuff also, which works well. But I'm going to really try and restrict myself, so. So, yeah, let's go back. So you can also use the diminished scale. Besides the A7 altered scale, you can use half whole diminished, of course. But yeah, let's see. Let's see. So that was just using just all the triads there, like. On this part, let's get to the A7alt B flat minor. Especially hitting that flat 7 on the B flat minor is nice. So even on the A7 alt, you got that F triad, right? To a F minor triad also. Yeah, so let's look at that a little bit. Let's look at the A7. And that F minor triad, right? You could use that, or just like the E flat major, or even the let's see, the A flat major, right? So trying to just restrict yourself to like one triad, right? Let's try the A flat major triad. So we have this augmented, so F major, let's say. To the A flat major. Let's see. I don't know if that'll work too well, but let's see. Yeah, so. Yeah, I'm wanting to use other triads, but let's really try and restrict ourselves here. So. Okay, so that's that one. Let's try maybe the E flat major, right? Or maybe the D flat. So yeah, just things like that. You have to really kind of experiment and try and connect it. You know, that's really restricting myself as well. But yeah, let's see what else can we do there. So you've got your, you know, your A7 altered to B flat minor language. You don't have to think in triads. I mean, you can use all your other stuff, of course. Yeah, see, I'm not gonna probably hit the natural 5 like the flat 5. Yeah, it just sounds a little bit better there. So now when you get into some more chromatic things like that's a Coltrane thing for those of you who are really watching. A little secret there. Or so it's a nice little way to get outside. It's just like the first 3 notes of a major scale. So it works actually pretty well here. Let's see. And also, like, just using using all like kind of the minor 13. Yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of stuff you have to try, but I'd recommend you probably go slower, like. Just eventually, if you just practice things in isolation and restrict yourself, like things will just start to spontaneously happen like that. So there you go. There's some Speak No Evil. Try it out and let me know in the comments what you think.